Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So today in this particular video, we are going to discuss about the variation. We will be seeing that what variation is, how we do out the variation, and we'll be seeing about the variations in the data. Right? We'll be totally understanding about that variation word in this particular data. Right? So let me just put out a color here and let's go ahead with writing out the definition and the spelling for the name. Okay, so the one which I'm just going to discuss about right here is variation. Okay, and under that the subtopic that comes is variation in data. So that comes here is a variation in data. Right here we are just going to discuss out those things. So variation is basically present in any set of data. Yeah, that can be present in any data set which we are using, or any set of data it can be present. Let's say I just take out an example here. That let's say I'm just taking 16-ounce cans for beverage. Okay, so I'm just taking here as 16 ounce of cans for the beverage. So they may contain more or less than 16 ounce of liquid. That is absolutely true thing, right? So in basically one study, 16-ounce can the ounce cans which we have taken out here. So 16 that cans were measured and the product of the following amount of beverages. I just write out that particular thing. Let me just write that. Oh, just 1 second. Fine. I had taken out the example for that, right? I had just taken out the example for 16 cans. Let's take out 16 cans only. Do not let's take out the unit for that. Simply we just take out 16 cans here. Right now, in from the 16 cans of beverage, basically that can contain more or that can even contain less. Right. So once what happened? Once eight cans were actually taken and that were actually measured, and the amount of beverage was measured in that particular 8 cans. So let's write out some readings. Let's say that was 5.8. We were having 16.1. We were having 15.2, 14.8. 15.8, it was somewhat, let's say 15.9, 16.0, and then we were having 15.5 as well. So these were some of the weight of that 8 cans that came, right? That came here, actually that came upon, right? So what we had taken the ones which were having 16 ounce of liquid into it, right? So it can it can be more and even it can be less as well, right? That thing here, this study actually shows out. So 18 were actually taken, and from that 18, this study shows us that it can be greater and it can be less than as well. So measurement of basically the amount of the beverage which was in a 16 cans may vary. That can actually vary out, right? Why they can actually the measurement which was taken into the cans, why that can vary? So because different people make the different measurements. Right, as the person differs, the way of measurement of that person as well differs, right? Or basically the exact amount, that was the 16 ounce of liquid, was not put into the cans. These were the two things that can happen. Okay, let me just revise out the example once again because I'm just not writing each and everything here. So what happened? That once 16 cans of liquid was actually taken, right? 16 ounce of cans were taken and liquid was poured into that 16 ounce of liquid, right? So basically one study was conducted. So in that 8 16-ounce cans were measured. Okay, 8 16-ounce cans were measured, and basically these were the amounts that were produced from that different cans. Now these measurements which we are having, it can be less and it can be greater, and right there we are able to see that particular thing as well, because all the measurements are actually varying one from each other, right? First one is 15.8, the second one is 16.1, second one is 16.1, the third one is 15.2. Yeah, they're varying a lot, right? What can be the reason? There can be two reasons. First one, different people can have the different way of measurement and different people can make out the different measurement as well. And second could be that the exact amount of 16 ounce of liquid was never put into that particular can. That is why we are just getting this much amount of liquid which is actually measured out. These were the two, these can be the two consequences of this particular data to happen out. Right, so basically manufacturer, basically what they do, they run out the test to determine that if the amount of beverage, in a 16 ounce can fall within the desired range or not. Right, So this is somewhat that actually happens in the data as well. I just taken out some random example. This is the same thing which happens with data, that when you take out your data, so your data may vary somewhat from some data, like from the someone's else data which that person is taking. Let's say you are there and one of your friends are there. You both are having the data, right? So one data can actually vary from the other data as well, right? So basically there can be some purpose for that, or either that can be done, and this is a completely natural thing that can actually happen. It's not always the case that data are always same or data are always equal. No, it's not the case. They can vary from person to person, right? So if like if two or more of you are actually taking on the same data and getting different results, so basically it's just time for you and the others to evaluate your data taking methods and your accuracy. Okay, let's say you are having the same data, you are given one data and the same data was given to your friend as well. Now after finding out the result and after conclusion, so basically you must both of you have different results. As I mentioned, that data can vary from one person to the other person. So in that case, if the data is varying, then your result may vary. But for that, basically what can you actually apply for checking out that what are the measurements you have made out, what the result you have concluded, is that correct or not? So in that case, basically, what you can just do, you can re-evaluate your data taking methods and you can re-evaluate your accuracy as well, which you had put onto that particular data. So this is what we call as variation in data. Data may vary from same data is given, but that data may vary from one person to other person. But it's not the case that you have done out the wrong results, you have concluded out the wrong results, or the another person has concluded out the wrong results. It's not that case. It totally depends upon your accuracy, that what you are applying into that particular thing, and the data taking methods that you are actually applying. Right now I've just taken 4 random sample methods before. Let's say you had taken any random sample method and a friend has taken any random sample method, so that are different, right? So in that case, these are some variations in the data that may actually happen. So not to just too much worry regarding that thing. Only the thing is that just re-evaluate your data taking methods and re-evaluate your accuracy which you had put onto that particular thing. I hope you just understand out that what is the variation in data and how these variations actually occur out. Right, so this is all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care.